that sonic cannon or whatever it is that it's called, tri-cannon. Look at that, big ass tri-cannon. That actually does significant damage to infantry. It does a pretty large area of effect damage. So he really needs to get a war factory out. I'm guessing that, no, that's a power plant. That's finished. He's going to be wanting to get a war factory out because he's going to need some more units, because eventually Vampire is going to realize that there's only rocket squads coming out, so he should start pumping APCs or spamming towers everywhere. And it looks as though that's what he's doing, and he doesn't need, is he researching AP ammo? Which he should be, yes he is. So Unleashed really needs to get that war factory out to be able to counter all the APCs, because APCs, you know, APCs will absolutely chew up rockets once they get their AP ammo upgrade on there. And Unleashed is trying to get as many shots off as he can onto this Marv because it's got very, very low health. But the Pitbulls come into a rendezvous and chase away the Orcas. There we go, there's that war factory I was talking about. And is he going to go for a couple more harvesters? No, he's going to be pumping out Titans. I actually forgot for a second there that he was Steel Talons. I was thinking he's going to be pumping Preds. And there we go, we can see a second airfield up actually. So he's probably going for more Orcas. That's to deal with the Marv. And that Marv really needs to get to a war factory or the reclamation hub, which was probably destroyed or sold, I guess. And there we go, there's the war factory to heal it. So, very, very intense right here, and he's Unleashed. He's not building anything from that airfield. Maybe he just doesn't have enough money. No, he's got plenty. He could probably be building from it, but he just obviously doesn't think it's important at the moment. And I must say, this is very good play from Unleashed, and at the same time, pretty poor play from Vampire, because he should have built up his economy again. He's still trying to just run off 3 harvesters and 2 refineries, and that is definitely not what you want to do. His original field is, you know, significantly grown back, and there goes that Marv getting taken down by the Orcas. So Unleashed is actually looking, you know, pretty good. He's in for a shot here, which would make it an epic comeback. Like, epic is the right word. And very good work there. He's got 1 Pitbull to detect stealth, and that Wolverine is just going to chew up the snipers, because snipers, you know, they don't do any damage to vehicles. Even if you get like 100 snipers and shoot a vehicle, I don't even think it does any damage. And here we go. Unleashed is utilizing all these garrisons. He's going to be taking out all these vehicles. He's going to be taking out the Pitbulls, and now the structures are going to start falling one by one. Those defense towers, or what are they called? Watchtowers, aren't going to be any use once the rockets are in the garrisons there. And Firehawks have actually come out. They're going to have their AA missiles on, I guess, to be able to take down all those Orcas, which is definitely what he needs. And there we go. There goes the Grenadier Squad. I'm getting my words muddled up. Clearing out that building there. Very, very nice. So Unleashed just lost his whole entire infantry force in, you know, a matter of grenades. Just a couple of grenades just going bam, bam, taking it out. And he's only got 1 Orca surviving at the moment, and he's actually building his own Firehawks here. So that's what he was saving that airfield for, so he could chuck up his tech center and get those up. And are they going to have anti-air missiles on them as well? No, they've got their bombs. Oh, he might have upgraded oh, he's upgraded hard points and his stratosphere boosters, so that means he's going to be dropping in, maybe taking out some tech, maybe taking out a couple of war factories or refineries, trying to stump Vampire's economy. So we'll just have to wait and see. He should, but yeah, because with that upgrade you can use 3. I just saw them zip off to somewhere. There we are. He's going to be trying. Oh, that was very, very close. Trying to take out the airfield while the Firehawks are on there, so then the Firehawks are destroyed as well. But Vampire, he sees that and he gets it up off time. And we got a couple of Behemoths coming out. Will this be a Marv or a Behemoth as well? There we go. That's a Marv for Unleashed, and these are going to be rocket squads, maybe a couple of engineers as well. 2 engineers, 2 rocket squads. So this is actually looking very, 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 very good for Unleashed, because Vampire has like literally nothing. He's got a couple of Pitbulls. He's got his Firehawks, but Unleashed has got Firehawks to combat that as well, because he can chuck the anti-air loadout on them. And he's probably going to try and destroy the airfield as well, but he's not going to be in time. And there we go. He takes down the airfield, but not very cost effective because he loses every single one of his Firehawks in the process. But that doesn't matter because his Marv and Behemoth are here, and they should be moving down to the south trying to destroy all this before Vampire can start pumping infantry like it looks like he's going to do right now. He is pumping out Grenadiers, which confuses me. I have no idea why he would be doing that. Grenadiers cannot do shit. Oh, EMP. Stupid OP. You should have thought of that. Where's the armory then? We need to find the armory. And he's actually up. Oh, he's already purchased the EMP grenades. So he's going to be going for EMP grenades to be able to take out this Marv. And that Marv is, yeah, not looking so good because the EMP nades are waiting for it. But in the meantime, Unleashed is going to be attacking with Behemoth and a couple of Titans at the north of the base. So Vampire, he's going to be in a bit of trouble because he's going to have to constantly be paying attention to this Marv, making sure that he's EMPing it. Plus, he's going to have to be defending his base up north. And, oh, there we go, there's the EMP. I was going to say, he's going to want to have to watch out so he doesn't get squashed. And look at how many grenades those bastards are throwing. Very, very nice here. And it actually looks like Unleashed is going to lose his Behemoth, so he needs to get another military unit up there. He's actually got his Space Command uplink, so bam! That was unexpected. That thing costs a lot of money, I think, and he just used it on a couple of grenades, but I guess it is essential because he can't be getting EMP'd anymore. That thing costs 3,000 bucks. So I guess that's worth it because he needs to keep that alive, and he really needs to like get maybe just 1 or 2 Wolverines or a Hammerhead or something down here because he can't afford for this Marv just to be constantly getting EMP'd. And now he's pumping out Mammoth tanks, not squads, sorry. And let's look at that. That Orca has 2 things of veterancy. Is that like called Elite or I don't know what it's called. And very smart. He's exhausting Vampire's Tiberium while he can with his Marv, but Vampire just keeps EMPing it, so Unleashed really needs to move down there with a couple of anti-infantry units because they need to go down. And he's just going to keep pumping. He's just going to endlessly pump Grenadier squads. And look at that, Unleashed, he's doing bombing runs with his Firehawks. That just took out the command post. And these just taking out buildings left, right, and center. I'd say this is pretty much over, and Unleashed has got this in the bag. He's moving out with a couple of Mammoths, which have their railguns upgraded, which surprisingly actually do quite a bit of damage against infantry railguns. They just go bang bang, and you see the little guys, they light up with blue, and then they're dead. That has no relevancy to this at all. Here we go, he's got a couple of Orcas coming out. I have no idea what he's going to be doing. He's shooting infantry with Orcas. Not the best idea, but there we go, he's using his Firehawks to bomb again. He's taking out power plant after power plant. And this is just going to be the wrap up here. The Mammoth's going to come in, clear everything up, and then the rest of this up top is just going to be left to get demolished. Play of the day. Play of the fucking year right here. Taking out like that little squad of Predators and whatnot, just with a couple of Orcas. Very nice Unleashed. Very, very nice. And there we go. There's the sell-off. Everything's just going to be going sold off. Vampire is gone. Yeah, there he goes. I'm at / Vampire has been defeated. Unleashed, you are an absolute godsend to this game. Oh my god. 22 minutes and 30 seconds. I actually want to take a look at the structures tab because we can just see Unleashed. He's just going to go up, 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 dip right there. That's that part, and then he just goes downhill and bam, straight upwards. Very nice, and we can actually see Unleashed was down on the economy the whole entire game, but finally rose above in that last part. So I'd have to say, very, very nice game, especially on Unleashed's part. I am the Vampire, you know, it was alright, pretty good towards the start, but once he expanded to the south there and then Unleashed has to shift his MCV to the north, it's like Vampire just stopped thinking. He just went into like a robot mode, just sat there and thought, you know, holy shit, I'm going to win this game, this is mine, and just shut off. Unleashed punished the shit out of him for it. So I give Unleashed a virtual high five. Vampire, not so much. Sorry, buddy. Anyway, this is OP. I'm going to be making more Kane's Wrath VoDs because I'm back onto this game. I'm playing it a lot more. So I'll see you online and see you in the next VoD. Bye, ladies.
You're just the perfect blender.